Weird.
You've been waiting a long time for this, and now it's finally here. Time to get going to Lupa Lupin's camp. He's happy to help.
Okay. Oh. Alright. And now the quest. That's kind of weird. So he gives us the quest already, like before we even talk to him this time. Gives us the quest already. And of course we chose to not do it. We left it for last. And I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I'm a little confused. So why would he give us the quest in the first place if he's just going to give it to us now? Unless before we couldn't... I mean, obviously I wouldn't have known because we didn't go for it at first. But maybe we couldn't do this the first time and now we can? Even though we were already given the quest? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just a little bit confused here. Probably just easier to just fast travel there. Yeah, because, the first time we talked Out of Date, he gave us this quest to fight Lupa Lupin. Defeat Lupa Lupin. And, I mean, we chose to not do it because we wanted to leave it for last. And then we go to talk to him again, and he essentially basically just gave us the quest for a second time. But at this time, he marked it for us. I mean, I know it was like the last thing left on our quest log. I mean, I know it was the last thing left on our quest log, but like, it's just kind of weird that we had to go talk to him just for him to fucking mark the quest for us. I don't know, I find that a little strange, you know? Seems like a waste of time, if I'm gonna be honest. To have to go talk to Out of Date just for him to mark a quest, which is something we can do for ourselves. All we have to do is open our quest log and boom, mark the quest. I don't know, I just found that a little weird that we had to go all the way to him to talk, only to have him mark the only quest we have left for us. Just a little strange. Kinda waste of time, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh well.
Lupa Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother,
Cool.
just
All right,
because she was different. A hunter.
That's our mother, that's cool.
That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Lupa Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. Just so. He knew his time would come and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Hurt 'em! Dead on. Swoon. Oh, what? Itchy trigger finger. Right where it cuts. Atomized. Chop chop.
Oh, okay.
The night time is the right time.
Nice. Take your fucking glider out. Jesus Christ.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war. He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately, he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the Northwest. He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Wiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next. Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
All right.
Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Hopes.
Also, I just realized I don't think I actually ended up giving all 4 spots to different people, because remember that you can bring 4 people with you on that shuttle before the world ends, or whatever's happening.
The night is ending soon.
But yeah, you can bring 4 people with you. Assign 4 seats, but I don't know if I used up all 4. I think I have maybe 2 or 3. I'm hoping it's at least 2 or 3. I think it might be. So I don't think I'll have a chance to get the last one, or however many seats are left. So I might end up finishing the game with all the with some remaining seats. Or seat. That's fine. Honestly, I just want to finish the game. Game is good. Don't get me wrong. It's it just obviously took me a while to get back into it. But all in all, it is a fun game. It is a fun game. I do enjoy it. It's just I don't know. It's hard to explain why I've just kind of fell off the game for so long. But no, the game is fine. The game is fun. Oh, I was already here before. That's good. But it's just where the game has been in my backlog for so long, and it's definitely a game I want to finish. You know, I just want to finish it, plain and simple. I don't want to have to get sidetracked, do other stuff. Just going straight for what we have left. That's why I'm not overly concerned on however many seats we might have left.
Toxanol's mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions without the trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code.
Oops.
Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go. But says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths. It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are... He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, you can always lay your own course. Ultimately, it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action. Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad. They have a rainbow of ways to approach any problem. Says they're unified in the ways that matter. But that's not nearly as important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths, but there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-go-in. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha Fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxanol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
All right. I wonder I could fast travel from here.
Nothing like light to brighten your day. Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here. That's shut and good. Bolted shut.
Oh, it's a fucking big hand.
You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
Oh, okay. Gun built in, okay. Dude, that is so cool. That's pretty awesome.
Keep focused on what you can do today. Tomorrow's already gone.
What the hell is this?
Claims Lobo.
Can I mount? Can I summon this anytime? Yep, I can. Okay, well. Instead of having to do that, we'll just go back this way. Instead of just going there manually, we'll just fast travel back.
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now, well, he means slick, as in grease. He says the lid. He knows his old friend Chooch. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching bark by the minute. Wants you to...
Thank God I've already been here. Thank God I've already been here and unlocked the fast travel.
Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Claims rails are... Says you seem like you're on the right track already. He just... Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go... Thinks everyone has. No one... Seems like the world came out of its rut and is... Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the... But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out. But sometimes, as you can see, he didn't plan. He's been off track since the world started dying. But he's trained his mind to stay positive, regardless of the situation. Figures that's true.
Okay, can I, like... I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna skip this, because
they're fitted on any
this is getting annoying. I just want to move on, dude. Like, you could just shut up anytime.
Taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him.
Thank you. Jesus, dude. How many fucking steps do we need to take before we get to where we need to be? Holy God. I'm pretty sure we're more than prepared, so just fucking put me up against the fucking World Eater now. Like, God. How many steps do we need to take before we finally get to what we need to do?
You dented that one good.
I'm sure we're gonna be coming up on the end soon. I'm sure of it.
The day is wasting. Time to get to it. The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever.
Don't fucking tell me that. Huh?
There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place for rest.
Forgot you can actually do that. Want to choo-choo? Of course we can't fast travel from here. There we go.
Choo-choo. He
You could
keeps
shut
it
your
safe
mouth
in a
because you
box
talk
on
a
the
lot.
handcart, in case of emergency. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there. See, Choo-choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Says,
Oh my lord. Cool. Alright, well. Good choo-choo. Dude.
you shouldn't.
I'm sorry, guys. I
He
know
believes
some of
you've
you
got
might want
what
to
it
listen to the
takes to make a
conversation, but he just talks
He's
way
witnessed
too
it
much.
himself. Says he. Choo-choo says he's ready to pack.
Yeah. He just talks way too much. I'm trying to get him to shut the fuck up. Hello? Yeah, I apologize. Some of you probably wanted to listen to the conversation, but you gotta realize that fucker talks way too much. Long ass conversations. Yeah, so I just skipped. That's why. This I really don't care about.
Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merc-Puff until the octopod is properly
Oh, you gotta be
armed.
shitting me! Why can't we just finish the game already? Okay.
You should keep an eye on the horizon for pirates.
Dude, just let me face the fucking World Eater now. Or whatever this thing is. I don't think we need to keep taking all these extra steps, do we? I think I'm more than prepared. God, now this is just starting to get a little fucking tedious. Go here, go there, collect this, collect that. Oh, you're still not ready. Collect this, collect that. Go here, go there. Dude, like, just let me fucking do
Better
the
move
fucking
it
quest.
before it gets all wet.
Let me just fucking finish the game already. God, I hate when games do that. Like, they just prolong the ending. Like, when you know you're so close to the ending, the game is just fucking trolling you. And fucking prolongs the ending. It's like, dude, you, like, stop giving me these kind of quests. Go here, go there, go here, go there, collect this, collect that. Oh, you have to go back here, or go back there. Oh, you have to collect this. Like, no, 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 no. Just give me my fucking goddamn last quest. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't understand why the hell it told me to go there and then told me to go here. What? Can I not? I'm glad I was not controlling that.
That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
I mean, there we go. 3 of them? Cool. Oh. Yeah, these kind of quests are the ones that I don't like, because they're just so tedious. It's just the same thing over and over and over. Go here, go there, get this, get that. And like I say, we know we're close to the end, and that's what makes this even more frustrating. We know we're close to the end, and it's just the game is purposely prolonging the ending. Okay.
The pyro sticks.
Okay, can we, like, get on with it now?
This means you'll have to go visit Gil at Burblebottom.
Oh my god. Gotta be kidding me! How much more shit do we need to do before we get the fucking boss fight? I swear, it's shit like this I hate.
His
I'm just skipping every conversation at this
if
point.
you head in the right.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is so frustrating. Now you watch. We finish this. We go back to what's his ass's name. Yeah, you watch. We finish this and we go back to what's his face. He's gonna say, "Oh no 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 no! Now you have to go here."
Guppy Grotto.
You fucking watch. I fucking know that's what's gonna happen. Yep, I know exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna finish this, then we're gonna have to go back and talk to what's his face, and then he's gonna say, "Oh no, now you have to go here. You have to go here. Oh yeah, no no no, yeah, go there." I know that's what's gonna happen. Probably gonna have to do 10,000 more of these fucking types of missions before we get to the goddamn boss fight. Oh, I see. We have to collect these.
I don't think you could make a home here. Sure useful.
Way out. Yep. And of course, now we have to put this fucking thing on.
Gonna need a key of some kind.
One thing I will say that I'm glad that I ended up doing is I ended up getting my crowbar max level. I got a lot of my stuff actually like max level right now. So we can pretty much interact with everything, which is great. Alright,